Hey Bill, my name is Tyson, and in this video, I'm going to show you 3 things that you can do today to help bring in more customers to your business. Most likely you're sitting there asking yourself, why am I doing this? What's in it for me? Well, you're lucky because I can read minds, and the answer is, a lot of the time, most local business owners are often too busy running their own business to really learn how the internet can benefit them and their company. And sometimes, really, the only hesitation is knowing who an expert is and isn't when it comes to hiring somebody. I found that giving local business owners a free, easy plan of attack of actual things that they can do to impact their business for free has resulted in some of these local business owners coming back, raising their hand saying, hey Tyson, we like what you're doing, please do this for me. So if by the end of the video you like what you've heard and you can see that our techniques and tips are going to help your business, then go ahead and shoot me a message back and we can chat. Or if by the end of the video you simply just want to take this free, easy plan of attack and give it a shot on your own, that works for me. So let me show you the 3 things that are going to set your company above your competition. So let's not waste any more time and let's just jump right into it. You can see here that we got your website pulled up here. Looks great. The first thing I want to talk about it though is content. Content is basically any type of words or anything that sentences and descriptions that are on your website. With Google really likes to see enough content on there, about 1,500 to 2,000 words to really optimize with Google. And right now, if we use this tool it's a free tool I use, it's called SEO Quakes. We scroll back up here at the top here. It's something you can download for free. It's an extension you can use for yourself if you'd like. But it actually goes through and tells us about the word count that's on there. There's about 560 that are on there. So with that, that's not too bad. But we really want to make sure we can increase that, because right now your competition, this is the #1 site on Google right now for epoxy flooring, basically in Boise, Idaho. They have, let's scroll down here. They've got about 453 words, and the next one down here, that's the Idaho epoxy. They have about 725, and then Silver Line, they have about 2180 is basically what they have. So we can see that it's definitely easy to beat some of the top 2 competitors easily by just increasing some of your content. And not only just increasing what's on your content itself, but as well making sure that we're increasing that content that is being searched, basically buyer intent words that are being increased that people are looking for, those keywords, right? Those keywords we can see here with Silverline, that we can see that they've got here several times that are being repeated: garage, floor, epoxy, concrete, several times throughout their website. Garage floor, things like that people are looking up already. So then it's making their website pop up easily, so it's not very hard to find that for that reason. So for example, if we switch over to another Google tab here and we type in epoxy flooring in Boise, Idaho, and we just go like that, we'll see the first thing that pops up is going to be the ad section. Google Ads can work really well when people are paying for those, but if they're not done correctly, they can be only semi-efficient. So make sure that's a different topic for a different day, but they definitely help if they're done correctly. But the thing I want to talk about that's I think brings a lot more business is this area right here, which is called the Google Map Pack. The Google Map Pack brings up kind of the next little area that I want to talk about, and that is called Citations. And Citations is what that is basically a name of a business, an address, and a phone number. And with those 3 things, that actually makes one citation. And you're probably thinking, okay, well, Tyson, I want to be ranked in the top 3. I want to be ranked at the very top, or at least in the top 3 area. Well, the best thing that we can do that is I want to show you another resource of ours that is out there. It's called the whitesparks.ca. It's something that you can go out and use yourself. It's a paid program. It's like $30 to $40 a month. But we can go out there and actually see where your competition's at. We can see if we scroll right here. We can, once again, that Silverline Systems, they've got 51 of those citations out there. As we scroll down, we got Garage Experts there at 21, Concrete Cure there at 20. They're all kind of relatively really close to each other, and that's not too bad, but we want to make sure we can get you some citations for yourself so we can jump you up in the front there. That way we can get you popping up in that Google Map Pack area. And the way we do that is we go out to places. Let me jump back to this here. Going back to some places as simple as like YouTube, Facebook, Yelp, Instagram. All these different places have places you can submit citations. So once again, name of business, address, and phone number. That's basically like a phone book for the internet. The more you can put out there, we can put a whole bunch of their done word for word by hand. We can put them in, make sure they're done correctly, And as we do that, you make sure we get some more citations for you. That way you pop up at the top. So the next thing I want to talk about is if we scroll down just a little bit farther, we can see the organic section of that search. And that way, that organic search is what brings me to the next thing, which is called backlinks. Backlinks are basically what is responsible for your site in the organic section to basically move up in that area. Obviously, we can see that you're not there at the #1 spot, but when we search for epoxy flooring in Boise, Idaho, but we just need to increase those backlinks to get you there. So exactly to tell you what a backlink is if, for example, how they work too, is if site A is pointing to site B, then site A is acting like a backlink, or sometimes I like to call it link juice, which gives site B more authority in Google's eyes. The best way to explain it is a popularity contest, basically with Google. The more people you know, the more likely people are going to know who you are, right? That's kind of how things work. But as well, it's not only just that, but as well, it's how relevant those backlinks are pointing back to your site. For example, we want like a retailflooringstore.com to point back to you, versus having like Pizza Hut, because, well, you guys don't deliver pizzas, right? We want to make sure you guys are having good flooring companies and coatings and concrete companies pointing back to you guys. And if we go back over to that free tool again, I was telling you about that SEO Quakes with some of your top competitors here at that Epoxy Floors Idaho. We can see that the top things here, they've got some internal backlinks. You can check with those, and as well some external ones that you could actually go after as well. But we're actually going to show you, you can use this tool. It looks great. We use it a lot, but we actually want to show you this other tool we use as well. It's called Ahrefs. It's a paid one that we use. It's kind of like an industry standard that we like to use. With this, we can see here that your top competitors, Epoxy or Idaho Epoxy, they've got about 293 backlinks. And your next one down on there, they've actually only got 6. And you're going to kind of be like, hey, what's only 6 there? Just remember, keep in mind, backlinks aren't always created equally. Each backlink sometimes can have a lot more effect than another one. So they've just got a very powerful relative backlink pointing back to their site. Right now, this is you. You've actually got 17. This is your website here. You got 17 backlinks and you got 6 referring domains, which is great. That's a great way to start. We want to make sure we can increase those backlinks, once again, to make sure we get more of those relative backlinks that are directly pointing right back to you. That's going to push you more up on that first page and get you to be able to search more. So just kind of wrap things up, I want to kind of hit on those 3 things again. The first thing was content, and make sure that we have about 1,500 to 2,000 words of content, and making sure that we have nice, good, solid keywords and buyer intent words that people are looking for in your area, so people can see those. The second thing is those the citations. The citations here, make sure we can increase getting you some citations. That way we can get you guys visible up on that map pack, that people are finding you for those things that you guys are doing. Make sure, sorry about that. As well, we want to make sure the third thing, which is backlinks, we want to make sure that we can increase your guys' backlinks to have more relative backlinks and sites pointing back to you guys, showing Google you have more authority. Now, if you guys had these strategies implemented today, you guys would be #1 across Google right away. So remember I told you as a psychic, you're probably thinking, well, what do I do now? Well, you can either take this information that I provided you today, and you can do it on your own, which I'm totally fine with, or you guys can give me for the most efficient way, and to save you guys some more time, give me a call. My cell phone number, which is 801-885-3422, or my office phone number, which is 435-557-0372. Once again, my name is Tyson Galovich, and I look forward to hearing from you, Bill.